In our previous video, we introduced how pre-security can be a high-volume log router, in addition to being either a SIEM replacement or act as an intelligence layer. Today, we are going to show you how this works within the Pre platform. Before we jump into the demo, here's a quick recap. Most security logs are sent straight to the SIEM as raw, vendor-formatted data. They're noisy, difficult to parse, and expensive to store. Pre, as a high-volume log router, can sit in front of your SIEM to intelligently filter, dedupe, enrich, and classify logs. This approach dramatically reduces noise and cost while improving signal quality in the SIEM. Here's a typical security event, in this case, an EDR alert. If this log goes straight into your SIEM, what you get is a giant blob of nested JSON. It's structured to the vendor's format, not yours, and it has no normalized meaning and no prioritization. Analysts often need to parse it, map fields manually, write rules, and maintain those parsers forever. Now, let's look conceptually what happens when the same log runs through Pre before it gets to the SIEM. With Pre-Security's parserless technology, the structure is understood automatically. Fields are extracted, and no brittle custom parsers need to be built or maintained. Fields are normalized to standard formats like OCSF, the Open Cybersecurity Schema Framework, making cross-tool correlation possible. Semantic classification then applies meaning, not just labels. The system classifies events by security relevance and intent. Additional context and enrichment like risk score and MITRE attack references are then added. This highly enriched and normalized signal now gets forwarded to the SIEM. Now let's take a look at what this looks like in a demo. The observations page shows us all events flowing into the Pre platform. Looking at the log details of an event, I'm initially presented with an overview page showing network, user and host, threat analysis, geographic data, and any other metadata. At the bottom, I also see the raw, unmodified event sent from the EDR vendor. The Analysis tab uses our patented log-to-NLP technology to help me understand what occurred in this event. A classification rationale is also provided to give further context on why Pre came to this conclusion. Indicators of compromise can be viewed on the IOC tab. Any matched sigma rules will be displayed along with any indicators found. The Raw JSON tab gives a preview of what the event will look like when it is forwarded to a third-party system. Related logs can be observed for contextual information and can be helpful when performing an investigation. At any time, you can interact with our autonomous security operator, SOCGPT, for additional analysis. This information can be exported if I needed to share it with my team. Setting up log forwarding is simple. Using the configuration, set the destination, streaming type, and provide any necessary credentials. Once the configuration is enabled, you can now see this data in your third-party tool. Here's an example of this data being sent to Splunk. The bottom line, when intelligence happens before the SIEM, costs become predictable, parser maintenance fades away, and detection quality improves, all without disrupting the tools you already rely on or sacrificing data. And routing high-value logs is only phase 1. Pre gives you a path to become a fully AI-native predictive SOC whenever you're ready to take that next step. Thanks for watching. If you want to see how Pre can transform your pipeline and make your SIEM smarter, visit us at presecurity.ai.